Hi, thank you. Any Spotify users here? Can you put up your hand? Okay, great.
Who pays for Spotify?
Oh, good, thank
you.
So I don't need to tell you that by the end of 2014, Spotify was the world's leading streaming music service. It's huge, 60 million users across 58 different countries. And at the end of last year, we wanted to launch a campaign that would celebrate what was a huge year for the brand and celebrate its users. And we had a lot of data to pull from. I mean, the term big data has become shop-worn. It's a little bit overused. It's kind of, we're sick of hearing it. But very few people think about the big data in music. We had 7 billion hours of listening in 2014 alone to pull from. We knew every song that had been played, how many times, the favorite artists. We knew where and when. But of course, data is by nature a very cold, sort of uninspiring term. It almost makes you feel the opposite of how music makes you feel. So the challenge for us is, could we take the data that underpin the platform and use that as a way to build the Spotify brand? The 2014 year in music, we attempted to do just that. We worked to go really to challenge a paradigm, which is that since popular music began, the experts have kind of defined what the year was. Spotify is all about its users. So we listened to the listeners and we told stories. We went beyond the favorite artists, the top albums, the top songs, and we said, based on listening, what was the happiest day of the year? What was the loudest day of the year? How did Brazil react to its World Cup loss? And in Colorado, when they legalized pot, what playlist trended higher? Suddenly we reframed the year through the lens of music. But we knew that there was no one year in music. There was about 60 million. And so we allowed users to get their own.
To Alex's point, what was great about Year in Music is we didn't just tell the global story around music, we told every user's individual story. We actually were able to give each user an answer to that age-old question, what kind of music are you into? We did that by leveraging our deep data backbone and giving each user a snapshot of their year. What genres of music did you listen to most? What artists did you listen to most? Which songs were you listening to throughout the year? So in the case of Ryan DiCarlo, Indie-tronica, shimmer pop, stomp and holler, and intelligent dance were his biggest trends. If it was me, I was a big Fish head. Listened to a lot of Guster and Dave Matthews, and then around the fall, I started really listening to a lot of War on Drugs. So it gave you a holistic snapshot of what you were listening to and when you were listening to it throughout the year. And like any social program, or as we like to say, music is really the original social network, right? People were sharing music before sharing was a thing. People were creating mixtapes for a boyfriend or a girlfriend or trading tapes. So of course this had to be inherently social, and we did that by creating this mobile-first shareable card that laid out your specific data. The music you listen to, how many minutes total, your genres, your top songs, and your top artists of the year. And we did that in a way that was optimized for social networks to really drive this content in the feed. And the results speak for themselves. 5 million visits to the site, 1 million cards created, over 750,000 social shares. We measure any program by, are we getting more people to listen to our music? And we drove 200 million streams of Year in Music content on Spotify. So all in all, huge success. Thanks.